Sports welcomes you to the following presentation of the National Football League. Tonight on Sunday Night Primetime, it's the New England Patriots and our home team. Thanks for having us in. Mike Tirico, Greg Olson. Greg, it's that time of the year. A little bit more urgency. The calendar page turns to November. We kind of know who the good teams are. The midpoint of the NFL season, always a great time to take a step back and look ahead to what's down the road for us.
Yeah, no doubt. And I always felt, even as a player, that you never really knew how good you were as a team or how good everyone else around the league was until you kind of got to this point in the year. November, December football. That's really where teams separate themselves from the pack, and that's where playoff pictures start to unravel. That's where there's a little bit more clarity between the haves and the have-nots. And this is when NFL football gets fun. Holidays are coming. Playoff pictures are unfolding. This is a blast.
The New England offense getting ready to go to work here. Leading this offense, their veteran quarterback.
Really solid all-around performance last week, Mike, and I think the biggest factor that led to the win is his ability to continue to protect the football. He executed the offense, ran it exactly how they designed all week in practice. Now, it might not have been earth-shattering performance statistically, but they got the win. If he can continue to play that style of ball, it's going to be a tough group to match up with.
Room to run right away. Big gain on the ground here as he takes this up past the 40-yard line. Can't ask for much more. 22 yards on the first play of the drive.
Well, it's hard to imagine starting a game much better than that. Great play design. You can tell all week they love that play to start the game, and, man, you can see why.
On first down, they go right back to Hall. And this time, they are ready for him. Thrown for a loss, and it's second down.
So everything this defense talks about, Mike, is creating negative plays. It's one of the best run defenses in football. Everything is about suffocating you at the line of scrimmage, make you work for everything you get.
Last play went the wrong way. It sets up second and long. It's second down and 12. Now, faking the give. For the left side, he gets that to Mooney. They'll get maybe 3 out of that one, and it's going to set up third down.
A bit of a quick hitter here. What you're hoping for, Mike, is that the defense can't react quickly enough because the ball's coming out so hot. But they knew it was coming, and they end up holding them to just a short game.
On third down, they'll on him in a flash, and he lost the football. And it's going to be a turnover, and the defense comes away with the ball.
And that's just got to be a really deflating way to start this game, Mike. I mean, you work on this opening script all week long with the expectation that you're going to start fast, and then you come out early, careless with the ball. They knock it loose and create the early takeaway.
This crowd ready in anticipation, their offense taking the field for the first time. They'll be led out by a young man who's making a name for himself, their rookie quarterback.
It's not often that you can win by multiple scores in the NFL, so you got to imagine they're coming into this week's game with a lot of confidence. They were able to put together a pretty well-rounded performance in all 3 phases last week. So, again, can they build off that? Can they continue to grow as an entire team? Because offense, defense, and solid contribution from their special teams, they showed last week, and going forward, this is going to be a hard team to beat.
They'll look to throw. Short pass taken in by the tight end. And they're going to get this all the way down inside the 5. Give them 27, and it's first and goal.
And that's a nice grab for his first catch of the game, Mike. And he's someone that the play caller has told us he wants to get him early touches, get him a feel for the game. A nice job there making that happen.
A great chance to convert that early turnover into points. Here's first and goal.
Cougar 19. Let go.
No handoff. He'll keep it himself. And he will do it himself. He's in. Touchdown, Steamer. The ability for the quarterback to run with it. Greg, great choice there as he gets in the end zone for the touchdown.
Mike, what makes the zone read so effective down near the goal line is it forces the defense to account for an extra player. In this case, it's the quarterback. And when he sees that end crash, he pulls it, and he's able to take it in himself.
And now, after that opening touchdown, the offense is going to stay out and go for two. He's going to try to do it himself. And he will take it in and tack on the 2 points to make it 8-0.
Beautifully designed and executed zone read. That defensive end, he is caught in a bind. Does he take the running back or does he take the quarterback? In this case, he goes down hard on the handoff. Simple pull read. Quarterback keeps it around the edge. Easy two.
Both teams ready to go once more as the kick's away. This is fielded inside the 5. And he'll be brought down just beyond the 25-yard line. The Patriots offense and Breece Hall getting set for this next drive. And as we take a look at league leaders in receiving touchdowns by the running backs, he's right up there among the best in the league. Tight end motioning left. We're going to start this drive on the ground. It's Hall. Up the sideline to the 40. Angling to the sideline. Inside the 35. A big run. They finally get to him and bring him down. A big-time run there by Hall. 41 yards.
A 41-yard gain.
Well, I'm not sure you're going to find a better example of just pure speed in the open field than that run right there. I mean, when he got past the first wave, you got the sense that he might just be able to outrun everybody on the field.
Another run here with Hall. And he's going to be taken down. Not so easy this time. They drop him back behind the line. It's second down.
The key to great defensive line play is the get-off. When that ball moves, how fast can you get off the ball and get into the backfield? That's exactly what we saw here. Quick read, react, get off the block, take him down for a loss.
After the loss of 3, it is 2nd and 13.
Let's go.
Now they'll set up to throw. The pressure, too much, and he goes down.
We spent so much time talking about quarterbacks and the special plays that they can make, and of course that's a big part of playing quarterback in the NFL, but also, can you avoid the bad plays? Do you know when the fight is over and live to play another down? Don't take that sack. Throw the ball away, get back out there on 3rd down, and give yourself a chance.
And this ball incomplete on 3rd down.
I think he predetermined that 3rd down throw, and even though the coverage was tight, he still tried to fit the ball in there anyway, and it ended up falling incomplete. I think if he goes through his progressions and has a little bit more trust in his protection, I think there's an easier throw to make out there.
The Steamers offense about ready to get going on their 2nd possession. We'll see how they want to attack things here, backed up deep in their own end. It's 1st and 10. They'll begin here on the ground. And he did a nice job there, sidestepping tacklers on his way to a pickup of 8.
It's a gain of 9. Brings up 2nd and a yard.
A good spot here, 2nd and a yard. Back to the ground. He'll get it again. And he'll have enough to move the chains. He'll take this forward for about 3 yards.
Well, here's where you really see the value of having a good running. 3rd and short, 4th and short, the ability to just keep it simple, win up front, turn around, hand the ball to your back, and to say, okay, more likely than not, we're going to get a fresh set of downs, maintain possession, and now continue to find opportunities to go generate points.
Blitz coming. He'll throw it. A quick throw. That's complete on the slant. And he's brought down after a gain of 6 on first down.
Brings up 2nd and 3 at the 24-yard line.
So we are through 1 here on Sunday Night Primetime. 8-0 is our score. And EA Sports NFL Sunday returns after this.
Okay, break.
From the 24 now, here's 2nd down and 3.
Get it. Cowboy 80. Back to 60. Back to 60. Check smash. Check smash.
Going back in the backfield. He'll get the carry here. And he's bottled up after a gain of a yard. Here's 3rd and 2.
Brings up 3rd down and 2.
Let's go.
Try to pick this one up on the ground. And he'll take this up past the 30-yard line. That's going to be enough for a first down.
So it's actually been a really nice job here on backed-up offense. So, Mike, when we used to put in backed-up offense, the #1 rule, get 1 first down. So mission accomplished there. Then you want to get enough yards that even if you do have to punt, you can flip the field position. So after that second...
Into space. 20. 15. And he will score. Touchdown, St. Louis. Touchdown number 9 for the year.
Well, on one sideline, you're ecstatic. You couldn't have dreamed up a better start. 2 drives, 2 long touchdowns. But then across the field, they've got to answer some hard questions. They've got to figure out exactly what they're doing wrong defensively. Because if there's one thing in the NFL, you cannot give up big plays, and you especially can't give up big plays for touchdowns.
And now, after the big play, got to cut that celebration short, as they're going to stay out and go for 2.
60 Eagles. 60.
He's going to try to do it himself. On the zone read, he'll keep it himself. And he's in for the 2-point conversion to make it 16-0.
Patriots nothing.
The kickoff team is out on the field, and we're back to it as the kick's away. This will be returned from the 6. And he is stopped at the 25. The drive will begin there. The Patriots offense make their way out to take over once more. Down a couple of scores now, 16-0, as they want to get going here. Drive starts 1st and 10. Now off the bootleg, he'll look to throw here. And the pressure gets there, and down he goes.
This offense just continues to struggle to find any sort of rhythm. And now part of it is self-inflicted wounds. But the vast majority of their struggles has just been their inability to pass protect. You can't expect your quarterback to settle into the game and have any confidence operating out of the pocket when the second he hits his back foot, the play's over.
Well, he's brought down. That pass is going to pick up 4 and bring up third down.
All right, so anytime you're facing the blitz, the best thing you can do as an offense is just get the ball out of your hand. Get into the hands of receiver, run after catch. In this case, nice job by the defense, rallying to the ball. Last game.
That's to the sideline and intercepted. And the Steamers will have great field position as they take over at their own 45.
At their own 45-yard line.
And this is what comes when you decide to attack outside the numbers. You have to have a quarterback that's A, willing to make tough throws, and B, the arm strength to do it. He has the arm. I just think that one was a little too reckless, and they end up with a big interception.
The Steamers offense and their quarterback ready to go once more. And he's given defenses across the league a lot to think about when they try to game plan for him. Consider he's currently second in the NFL in quarterback rushing yards. Back to throw here to begin the drive. Little short pass here, caught by his tight end. And the tackle's going to be made down at the 40-yard line. And we'll get a whistle, stoppage, an injured Patriot. So as they look at the injured player, we'll take a timeout. They'll come up 1st and 10 at the 40.
Get it. 7 Lions. 7 Pirates. 7 Pirates. Panther 11. Panther 11. Let's go.
Here comes the blitz as he looks to throw. That'll be intercepted. And the Patriots are going to get it back here just past the 35.
For these young rookie quarterbacks, every snap in the NFL is an opportunity to have a lesson learned, and sometimes the lessons come a little bit harder than others. In this case, they kind of fool them with their blitz package. It's a little bit more complex at the NFL level than it is necessarily in college, and I think he just got a first-hand taste of just how fast this pressure can get on you, and sometimes when it speeds up that clock, you can make a bad throw.
Okay, ready?
Off play action. He'll set up to throw. He'll get this out to the left flat. And they'll get about 4 here as he is taken down.
4 yards on the pickup. 2nd and 6 at the 40-yard line.
Ball on the 40 now. Here's 2nd down and 6.
Here we go, set. Count.
Back to throw. Pass to the running back, Breece Hall. And despite his best efforts to get away, ultimately, he goes down behind the line.
Recognizing the blitz is just the first step in the process for a quarterback, understanding who you can account for with the protection and then who you can't account for. That's where your hot receiver comes in. He points to his receiver, who the defender they're hot off of. That guy comes, gets the ball out of his hands, and results in a completion.
Oh, he's going to be bottled up and taken down. They got him.
We're starting to see in these passing situations, Mike, this defensive line is starting to have their way against this group up front, because right now their pass protection is breaking down and his quarterback's paying the price for it.
On comes the punter now. 2 minutes remain here in this first half. Greg and I will be right back after this. Here's their punter now, and he'll be looking for something better after that poor first punt. This one fielded out beyond the 25. And how about that? Nice return there, picking his way up past the 35-yard line. The Steamers offense and their running back getting set for this next possession. And he's been a tough man to stop in this first half, putting up some big numbers already. And remember, we haven't even reached halftime yet.
Here we go, here we go. Panther 60, Panther 60. Hawk 70, Hawk 70. Dragon 60. Ready?
Off the play fake. He'll look to throw. Got a man downfield. It's Thomas. And he's down inside the 40-yard line. Trying to work quickly here and put the pressure on the defense.
Lewis, first down. First and 10 at the 38-yard line.
Throwing now on first and 10. They'll try to hit him with a screen. And they bring him down inside the 25-yard line. The offense in hurry-up mode, pushing the pace.
First and 10 at the 24-yard line.
On play action, he'll set up to throw. Gets it away quickly, and it's caught. And they'll get about half of what they needed. It's a pickup of 5 and sets up second and 5.
Brings up second and 4. At the Patriots 19.
Back to the air one more time. That one incomplete. Good job, textbook there, separating the man from the ball, and it'll bring up third down.
And 4.
Back. Cougar 19. Go.
He'll drop to throw. Quickly to the outside and complete. Now the Patriots going to use their first timeout. They stop it here with just under 40 seconds until halftime.
Down and 1.
Ready?
The field goal unit staying put. They're going to line up and go for this on fourth down. He's going to try to get this himself. And they continue to be tough to stop. Chance to extend the lead even further as they are set up with first and goal. Now, following the run, one of the offensive linemen leading the way is a bit shaken up. Halftime is looming, but a chance to build on that already sizable lead right here. First and goal. He's going to keep this again. Nothing there. He is fortunate just to get back to the line. Now it's second and goal. Now another timeout called by this offense. They have one remaining. The clock is stopped with 26 seconds until the break. Ball is at the 8 for second and goal.
Get it. 70 Timber.
He'll keep this himself, and he'll give it up on the pitch. And this defense trying to stiff it. He gets back to the line, and that is it. Third and goal coming up. Now the offense will use their third and final timeout as they'll stop it with 14 seconds to go in half number 1.
Okay, ready?
This is the 8th play of this drive, and it's third and goal.
Let's go now. Cowboy 80. Warriors 70. 79 Broncos. Cup 19. Cup 19. Ready?
He'll look to throw. His fullback releasing, and he's going to bring it in.
On the ball now.
The offense will stay out trying to get this final yard. It is fourth and goal. So the two teams head for their respective locker rooms, and we head to Orlando. Scott Hansen has our halftime report.
Our trip around the NFL starts now with a good divisional matchup in the black and blue NFC North. And it's Anthony Richardson. He was slinging it all night long. This one of 6 touchdown passes on the evening. The Riverhogs move their mark to 8-1 as they get the victory. Next up, let's go out to Glendale, Arizona, checking in on the Cardinals as they play host to the Chicago Bears. And this is Jaden Reed. He's going to bring this one in, and away he goes. 77 yards for the touchdown. The Cardinals get their 6th victory as this win moves them to 6-2 on the season. Lastly, let's go down to the Big Easy, the New Orleans Saints taking on the Carolina Panthers. And this is the Saints quarterback, one of his 4 touchdown passes on the afternoon. The Saints move back to within a game of 500 at 4-5 with this win. And time now for one more look at the rest of the scores from around the NFL. Meanwhile, in our game, it's been back and forth to this point. No reason to expect anything different in the second half. As we get you back out to the second half and rejoin Mike Tirico and Greg Olson.
Pretty interesting first half. We'll see if any strategy changes for the next 30 minutes or more as this second half gets underway. He'll get this past the 20 before he's brought down shy of the 25-yard line. The Steamers offense and their quarterback set to take the field once. More. And he continues to be a nightmare for teams trying to defend in the red zone. Look at this graphic. Second in the NFL in terms of rushing touchdowns by a QB.
Bronco 80. Ready.
The third quarter begins with a run. And good blocking up front, paving the way for a gain of 8 on the ground.
A gain of 9 brings up 2nd and 1.
Okay, break.
From the 32-yard line now, here's second down and a yard.
Here we go, set. 60 Bison, 60 Bison.
Got a man open downfield on the crossing route. The first round pick looking right at home in this offense. It's a first down. So they come to the line for first down and 10. A zone read here, and he's going to keep this himself. What about that? Out of bounds, all the way down inside the 15. It is a big play on first down. 41 yards.
And we've talked about how man coverage can be really good when defending the pass. But, Mike, the flip side of that is it actually can make things a little more challenging trying to defend the run. Those second, third-level defenders, they tend to have their back turns to the backfield. So by the time they realize what's happening, he's already on his way downfield.
A throw on the move is caught.
Well, not exactly a highlight reel type play, but in some cases, just checking the ball down to your fullback, picking up some positive yards is the only play that's to be made.
18 Cardinal, 18 Cardinal. 19 tight, 19 tight.
He'll complete that to his fullback. And he's going to be dropped after a pickup of about 5.
This pitch and catch may have looked routine, but I promise you, Mike, these types of anticipatory throws, especially outside the numbers, they don't occur without countless reps, oftentimes when nobody's even watching.
Now, on 3rd and 2, they'll try and throw for it. And that is incomplete. Contact, but no flags. going to be fourth down.
70 Timberwolves. Check out.
And he'll take it on in. Touchdown, Steamer. His 6th touchdown now for the season.
You can just see the comfort, Mike, that this offense continues to play with. The early momentum in the first half has carried here after the break, and you can see this group just slowly starting to pull away.
And I'm thinking, Greg, about the guys on the other side. You're waiting at halftime, that other offense waiting to get back on the field. What happens? They come right out, extend the lead, and now the task gets a lot tougher for this second half. Extra point try, forthcoming. It's up and through. And the Steamers will extend this third quarter lead.
Patriots, nothing.
Both teams ready to go once more as the kick's away. Here comes a return from the 3. Yes, that. He'll be brought down right around the 25-yard line. The Patriots offense ready for their first possession of this second half. They are in need of points in a big way as they set out on 1st and 10. Motion man is the tight end going right. Moving left, taking off.
Well, that scramble is ultimately going to end up short of the first down, Mike, but it's going to help quite a bit. That's a great job by the quarterback. Just taking what the defense gives you, get downfield, pick up good yardage.
An enviable spot to operate from. Here's 2nd and inches. Open man, that's Luther Burden. And he'll get him down after a gain of 5, but that is enough for a first down.
This is a great example here of just not getting too complicated as an offensive coordinator. Who's one of your best players on the field, and how do you get the ball in his hands?
1st and 10. On the bootleg, he'll look to throw. Just trying to avoid the rush there. He's hit as he threw, and the pass is incomplete.
Brings up 2nd and 10.
They got there in a hurry, didn't they, Mike? I mean, luckily for him, he saw that free rusher coming, and at the very least was able to get that ball out to prevent the sack.
Back to the air once more on 2nd down. That's over the middle and intercepted. And the Steamers are going to take possession here at their own 47-yard line.
At their own 47-yard line.
I think anytime you find yourself trailing in the second half, Mike, all offensive play callers fight the urge to chase those points. They tend to get a little bit overeager. They tend to push the envelope sometimes a little too far. Those turnovers, they only make the deficit grow, not shrink. Now, there's a lot of football left, Mike. They can still get back into this. They just have to be a little bit smarter about which risks you're willing to take.
The Steamers offense makes their way back out to the field for their next possession. They'll begin with terrific starting field position. It gets going with 1st and 10.
Let's go. Ready.
He'll start this drive by keeping it himself. And the rookie gives himself up there at the end. That's a sign of a guy who's learned it quick, picking up the first down.
Man, when it works well, the zone read is a thing of beauty. It just adds another dimension to this offense, and if the defense doesn't get a better plan, they're going to continue to do it all day.
And he's brought down after a gain of a couple.
Tackle made at the 38-yard line. A 3-yard pickup.
From the 38 now, here's second down and 7.
Here we go, here we go. Hawk 70, Hawk.
They'll stick with him again. And he'll manage to bring this down to about the 37. Powerful Rashawn Gary there in run support. Here now, third and 5.
Get it.
They'll look to throw. They'll try to set up the screen here. They get 14 at the screen, and it's a first down.
And the St. Louis first down. First and 10 at the 23-yard line.
So, 3 quarters now in the books. And Sunday Night Primetime continues after this. They'll come up here, first and 10.
Ready.
Here's a zone read. He'll keep it himself. And a nice run there. He'll be stopped just shy of a first down. A pickup of 9.
I can tell you from firsthand, Mike, seeing it unfold, runs like this demoralize any defense. I mean, he's been doing it pretty much since the beginning of the game, and they have yet to find an answer for keeping him under wraps. He has run wild from that quarterback position.
He'll decide to keep this once more. And he'll take this down to the 6. That's good enough for first down, first and goal. And we'll get a whistle, stoppage, an injured Patriot from 6 yards out. It's first and goal. Don't let the quarterback keep it here on the zone read. Oh, and the rookie puts it on the deck. It's a fumble. One of the Patriots has it. And now, following the turnover, we have an injured player on the field. That not a welcome development here late in a one-sided game. They'll come out throwing here to start the drive. He's trying to get back to the line of scrimmage, but will not, and be taken down there.
Just seems that nothing has gone right all game for this offense, and that's what happens when your quarterback just faces relentless pressure. You just can't generate any kind of offense, and I think that's the biggest reason there's a big old 0 up on that scoreboard.
He'll be forced to just throw that one away. It's incomplete.
I can guarantee you that interception he threw on the previous drive, that's still in the back of his mind. You got to know when to take a chance, and you got to know when to just throw the ball.
Oh, in trouble, and down he goes. And we'll get a whistle, stoppage, an injured Patriot. That not a welcome development here late in a one-sided game. Let's see what they do here. This is 4th and long. Now they'll set up to throw. That's 3. Third time tonight he's been intercepted. And he's going to be out of bounds, but quite a turn of events here. He has set up the offense with first and goal.
It's not often, Mike, that everything breaks right for this type of return off of an interception. But boy, is it beautiful when it does. I mean, look at the defenders just flip around and become blockers, trying to spring their guy to the house. Great athleticism, some great moves on his part. I mean, he's going to have some of his offensive teammates looking over their shoulder for their position.
The Steamers offense getting set to get back to work. You see how the turnover differential has worked in their favor this year. We'll try to get another possession now and build on this lead. And he barrels his way into the end zone. Touchdown, St. Louis. And that touchdown probably, Greg, ends any small hopes of a comeback on the other side.
Yeah, I think those chances, Mike, were small to begin with, but with that last score, I think this one is pretty much over.
Decision is made. The offense will stay out there and go for 2. He's going to try to do it himself and make it 3 for 3 on 2-point conversions. He's into the end zone for the score. The kickoff team is out on the field, and we're back to it as the kick's away. From the 6, here comes a return. And he'll work this one past the 25 to right about the 28-yard line. There you see Mike Vrabel, his Patriots set for their next drive. Will try to establish some tempo as they start this one with 1st and 10. Moving the tight end right. Right away, they'll set up to throw. Now Cook loses the football. One of his teammates is there to pick it up.
And they should consider themselves lucky. You can't let a pass rusher through that quickly and not expect there to be consequences. Fortunately, they're at least able to fall on it and prevent this from being a complete disaster.
Work to do now as they come up on 2nd and long. And that's going to wind up incomplete. Pressure certainly impacted the quarterback there. Couldn't get his arm all the way through. And it's going to bring up a 3rd down.
I think he knew in the back of his head, Mike, he had to get rid of this ball a little sooner than he would have liked. And with that pressure getting there in a hurry, just ends up being a wasted down.
Throwing now on 3rd and long. Open man, Demario Douglas. And he'll get a good chunk of that yardage back, but he's still well short of the 1st down.
Probably took him a little bit longer than they would have preferred, but he finally gets on the board. 1st catch, 1st touch. Here as we start the 2nd half.
Now or never, they'll throw on 4th down. Oh, the blitz gets there. He is sacked, and they turn it over on downs.
You find yourself down big. It's the 4th quarter. There's really no choice but to go for this at this point. But once again, this defense, they're up to the task, and they come through yet again with a huge stop.
The Steamers offense back onto the field for their next possession. And it's looking like the win streak to start the year is going to continue for another week. What a tremendous performance here as they are out to finish this one off.
60 by 6, big Lion. Let's go.
Now a run on 1st down. And he'll take this one in. Touchdown, Steamer. That his 2nd touchdown tonight. Greg, in the end zone again, I'm running out of different ways to say touchdown. They're doing it so often here today.
Mike, some offensive play callers, once they get the lead, it's just milk the clock and let's get out with a win. But not this coach. He is trying to score every single time they possess the ball.
The offense staying put. They will go for 2.
Let's go now.
Will line up for a
Pass the
2-point
60.
conversion.
Now, faking the give. That'll be caught. And he is not going to get in. Stop on the try for 2. The lead remains right where it is. Both teams ready to go once more as the kick's away. This will be returned from the 6. And he's brought down right at the 25-yard line. The Patriots offense ready to get back to work. They'll see if they can put something together here beginning with 1st and 10. The drive begins with a run, and it's Hall. He'll try to get back to the line, but he's not happening. Going to lose a yard.
Just feels like this has been the story of the day for this offense. Just unable to get anything going on the ground, and a big reason they find themselves trailing, and another loss of yards.
Lost 1 on the last play, so now it's 2nd and 11. They'll go again with Hall. And this defense up to the task there. Gain of just 2, and it's 3rd down.
So I think as you look back over the course of this game, it's really been the inability of this offense, Mike, to create any sort of balanced attack to get anything going. And whether you look at the rushing yards, whether you look at just the points scored, this offense has to find a way going forward to generate more big plays and more balance, both run and pass.
Third down and 9. Blitz coming. He'll throw it. Short pass taken in by the tight end. And a good job here defensively. They did not let him get away. He's well short of the 1st down marker. Now this defense will use the first of their timeouts as they'll discuss what's to come as 4th down is looming. Patriots ready for the punt. Now fair catch, and he'll take it at about the 24-yard line. The Steamers offense and their running back getting ready to go back to work. And it's hard to believe you could run the ball a whole lot better than he has. The vision, the cutback ability, the acceleration, the stats. It has all been on display throughout.
Hawk 70, Hawk 70. Cowboy 80. 70 Ranger, 70 Ranger. Cup 19, Cup 19.
Off play action. He'll set up to throw. That's into the hands of the fullback. And he'll be brought down, but not before they get this all the way up near midfield. An ideal beginning to this drive. 24 on the first play.
Let's go now. Viking 18. Let's go.
Off the play fake. He'll look to throw. That's going to be incomplete. Coverage very stout there. That's going to bring up 2nd down.
They nearly connected on the big play downfield, but he's not quite able to hold on to that ball through the contact. You can chalk that one up as a win defensively.
19 Lions.
Back to the air again on 2nd and 10. Now he'll swing it out to his fullback. Down the sideline. And he's out of bounds all the way inside the 15-yard line. A big play on that one. 39 yards.
1st and 10 at the 11-yard line.
Get it.
We'll try the zone read on 1st and 10. And he'll be met in the backfield and dropped behind the line of scrimmage. So after the loss on 1st, here's 2nd and 14. On play action, he'll set up to throw. And he got rid of that one quickly before the receiver even knew what was going on. That's incomplete.
They let a golden opportunity slip away on that one. That's the matchup that they wanted. They just couldn't quite capitalize on it.
Viking 18.
Back to throw. Quick throw, taken in. And this is going to be a touchdown. They are going to extend the lead here in the final minute of play. We might need a calculator before this one is done. It has been one-sided, and the route rolls on, Greg.
Absolutely, Mike, and they just keep piling on the points. I mean, this offensive play caller, he's saying it's never enough. I'm going to try to score with every possession, and we've seen him do that all game long.
Their head coach, 2 fingers in the air. They'll say no to the extra point. Go for 2. He's going to try to do it himself. And he is not going to get in. Stop on the try for 2. The lead remains right where it is.
So you give up a touchdown on defense. The question is, how are you going to respond on the 2-point try? Well, respond did they ever? Big difference giving up 8 than there is giving up 6.
So now the New England offense getting ready for their next possession. They'll do so with 1st and 10.
Let's go.
Back to throw here to begin the drop. Has completed to Douglas. And they'll be set up now. Up past the 40 with that one.
A gain of 19 yards. And the Patriots, 1st down. A gain of 19 yards. 1st down.
He'll drop to throw. This offensive line just has no answers right now. It's another sack.
It's 2nd down.
And we'll get whistles and a timeout, so they will stop the clock. Closing seconds, game decided, but timeout anyway. After the loss of 3, it is 2nd and 13. Tight end, the motion man to the right. He'll look to throw. Little short pass here, caught by his tight end. And they'll hold him to a gain of just a couple and sets up 3rd down. So the fans gonna head home happy. It's a win for the hometown squad. And this was as good as it gets. All 3 phases of the game in perfect harmony as they post the lopsided shutout victory. So that'll just about do it for Greg Olson and our entire team. I'm Mike Tirico. You've been watching the NFL on EA Sports. For more, log on to easports.com. Good night, everybody.